Let's talk about this. The school board meeting in Temecula, California got intense as parents, staff, and other community members gathered to discuss critical race theory. A white woman shouted for a black speaker to leave the country. That's when the meeting took a turn. Take a look.
If I feel that way, why don't I get out of the country? My family.
Sir, that's your first warning. The second warning, you'll be asked to leave.
She said get out of the country. She told me to get out of the country. My family has been here since August 16th, 1619.
Sir, that's enough.
In Jamestown, Virginia, my family is here. We've been slaves for 400 years.
Jason, please escort this man out of the building. Thank you. If you would like, the whole auditorium can leave. That's the way we're going to conduct.
Joe, that is Joe.
We need order in the building, or I'll let everybody leave.
I object to that.
All right,
if this
10-minute
woman
recess.
said that to him,
10-minute recess.
she needs to be excused. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, that was a tough listen and a tough watch, but there was no right there, because there is a way to resolve conflicts without everyone leaving the building. An expression of emotion isn't a reason to immediately be expelled from a meeting.
And he looks like he is, very respectively, passionately giving his point of view. This is the man who was asked to leave. And while all of that ruckus was happening, there was another incident in the same meeting where a white adult male approached a young teenage girl and kind of walked up on her in a way that appeared to be a bit threatening. And you can take a look here. And it was just frightening for a moment. And you had parents standing around, and it wasn't until someone who looked like maybe a black father kind of stepped in to check this man to say, hey, this is a child. You could feel the way you feel, but this is a child. So a lot of busyness over the weekend in regards to how this potentially played out.
Yeah, that was surprising that he immediately threw the African American man out, not the person who yelled the comment. And it's just interesting how the whole thing played out.
Take a look. So could you imagine all of that going on at one time? The meeting was, of course, cut short, like we heard. No word, rather, on if the district will attempt to have a second meeting. If they do, they're really going to need to plan that properly, maybe have some security or police on hand to make sure things just stay calm and cool and collected. But just a horrible display of adulthood. You got to remember you have kids in there, and we're there for the reason of kids, to make sure they're getting what they need. And we may disagree on that, but let's go about it as adults, because we are, no matter what side of that argument you're on, we are setting an example.
We are, and I wish we would be at a place where we can all have conversations that move problems forward, like actually addressing the problem. Nothing got solved in that meeting. Nothing happened that's going to help anyone, except you guys made the news. And I think sometimes people come to a meeting like that ready for conflict, inviting conflict. And so it's tough to see things change if that's the way we're going to interact all the time. So hopefully things can change soon.